What up, guys? Welcome back. And with the final completion of the collaboration pomade, we can now get back to reviews. And so today I got an oil-based review for you guys, all the way from the UK, and then I believe London specifically. So let me present to you the Daimon Barber hair pomade No.2. I'll slip you guys off there. So as you guys can remember, the No.1 is the water base, and they decided to make the No.2 an oil base. So I thought it was gonna be like another water base. I was hoping for like a heavier water base, as well as I know a lot of you guys were hoping for it. But they decided to release their oil base first. So pretty exciting, and definitely something different from their line. So we'll go ahead and get into this, and then we'll go ahead and start looking at the jar right now. Alright, so here's the jar for you guys to see. As you'll notice, it has the same style of labeling as the No.1. You remember the classic Daimon Barber fonts, the cleanness, just like the overall classiness of their design. However, this time, instead of like a yellowish off-white type of labeling, we now have a pink label in a blue jar that weighs out at, what's the weight of this thing? 100 grams, which is the standard pomade jar size for European or any sort of country that uses metric sizing. So you have the Daimon Barber hair pomade on the front, same thing on the top, now with the only distinction that is the No.2. Opening it up, you'll see like a pretty white paste, slightly off-white, but for the most part a pretty nice and like white paste. And you can already tell it's not a heavy pomade, and it's not so much a light pomade, though it does come close. It's more of a medium, so pretty balanced and pretty straightforward. And so we'll go ahead and start using it now. Alright, so the scent of the pomade. So I believe, and I'll have to correct myself later on because I'm not going to check right now, but I believe I was speaking to the Daimon Barber, and we were talking about like their scent. And right now the scent is in flux. I mean, it's totally open to change. They're still developing that, and it's that aspect that they're still kind of thinking about. Because by advertised, I believe it's like a juniper berry and pepper type of scent, and I can definitely see that. But either way, I'm not a big fan of it. I mean, I can enjoy it. Thankfully, it's light. It's honestly really light. Once I put it in my hair, I actually never smelled it again. I had Clayton smell it. He said it smelled like donuts. And I think Edwin, I forgot what Edwin said. But like it's not bad, as in it's not offensive. But I don't like it. But at least it's not like gonna push me away, and at least it also just is super light, so it goes away and it's not an issue anymore. But that's the scent for you guys. But the performance was definitely a lot more surprising for me and really good. So as you know, it scoops out pretty easy. It scoops out actually like even lighter than a Granddad's Light. It will have a little bit more hold than the Granddad's Light, and it's definitely in the medium category, but that's what it scoops out like, and it's pretty easy. And so in difference, it doesn't like go into a buttery paste. It doesn't go into a creamy paste either. It does just go into a pastiness, but there's like a waxiness to it. It's like a dry waxiness to it, and you'll see that in your styling later. And typically that waxy paste makes it a little bit more difficult to apply, but the lightness of this product really keeps it easy, nice and easy. And like I just said, you'll really notice that aspect of the texture later once you start styling. And when you start styling, this product has a strange like dryness and waxiness, even for like an oil-based pomade, that really makes it easy to style with. It gives you actually surprisingly a good amount of control. So prior to this, I did have a 1-day buildup of product. You can tell there was like a little bit of product in my hair, not much. Sadly, in the shower, when you shampoo it, it does clump up. Like, you do get like little white bits, and that really annoys me. And that is the wax. but it wasn't excessive like, let's say, Murray's black beeswax or the white beeswax. It wasn't as excessive as that, however, it was still present. And so I can kind of tell that like I really lost a lot of the waxiness during the showering or the shampooing. But either way, the buildup should still be helpful. Alright, and that should be definitely enough pomade for now. And I go ahead and start slicking everything back. And you'll notice right now how easy everything is to slick back. And as you can see, everything is like beautifully slicked back. Like, my hair really obeys, and so that really comments a lot to the control in the product. And with everything already slicked back, go ahead and start forming the part. And that's beautifully done. Like, really notice and observe how my comb is moving through my hair. Really easy, not too much weight. Yet also, as I slick everything back, my hair's not shifting down. It's not a super greasy product. You can actually kind of almost see like the matteness or like the depth of the wax in there. Because if it's a really greasy product, you see that the surface shine right away. As you can see as well, my tapers are held on. My bad. Where my taper is, it's like still held on really nice and tight. Everything's really clean. There's not like short little hair sticking out. Bring back the other side. If everything's slicked back nice and tight, go ahead and start forming like the pomp itself. Alright, and that should be good enough and call it done. And give a final inspection of the hair. So, my sides are held on really nice and tight. Yes, the haircut helped all that, but the product actually really did do an amazing job holding everything down. The pomp is beautifully shaped. And everything's really clean and like very like natural shape and spot on. So the Daimon Barber No.2 actually has a strange yet amazing amount of control. Like, it really obeys, and it's really different yet still really predictable in terms of styling. So that's definitely that's probably the strongest component of the Daimon Barber No.2 is the control that it gives you. However, I did have problems with it kind of enduring the whole day, so I will have to bring a pocket comb, and I will kind of observe that more in depth today. But as far as I'm aware today, right now, the shine is like actually at the same level, slightly below the pomade, as in the collaboration that Clayton and Edwin and I just made. So it's just like a notch below that, which is totally good with me, something I like. The hold is unexpectedly strong, especially for how light of a pomade it feels like. The hold and the control is definitely like amazing. So I'll give it that for sure. The scent, I don't smell it at all, thank you, so that's good with me. And yeah, so everything actually looks really, really nice. I'm gonna go ahead and go through my whole day now, and I'll come back later and tell you guys like how it did for endurance, like the build up, the restylability, and just other stuff like that. So have a good day, guys, and I'll see you guys later. Alright guys, so I'm back now. The day's over for me, and so let's go ahead and look over the hair, see how well it did throughout the whole day. In terms of endurance, it did like moderately well. I mean, it did get messed up throughout the whole day. Like it started splitting and stuff, and that's something we expect from an oil base. I mean, oil base never really locks in. It doesn't dry up, so it does maintain that ability to move. And so a majority of them, unless they're unbelievably like ultra heavy, they're gonna get messed up, and you're gonna have to fix it. Restyling isn't the most easy thing, but restyling is actually like pretty effective with this product. I mean, the Daimon Barber No.2, it retains that waxiness, so it retains that hold really well, and so you still do have your hold for the whole day. So you can like pump again, and you can pump maybe even taller than before, but in terms of actually like the process of it, it's not that easy. It's just like the nature of the product itself, but it's still really good because what you really want is a nice pump, not really, you can put in the extra effort to make it look nice. Washing it out, like I mentioned earlier this morning, like you do get those like little white clumps of wax, which really annoy me when products do that. I mean, because it does that, you can also get more product out of your hair when you shower, but still it's like as you comb it through in the shower, or if you run your hands through like really what's the word for it, really vigorously, then like you will get white clumps or like the waxy buildup being removed. Other than that, it takes about, I'd say two or three showers to get the product out, so not as bad as the super greasy pomade. But other than that, like most definitely, like the Daimon Barber No.2 receives my seal of approval, because I mean it's a great product. I might not like the scent, I might not think it's the most easy thing to restyle and whatever, but nevertheless, it is a great product. I mean, you can pump really well with it. It actually gives you surprisingly good control. Applies like a light hold, but yet it gives you the hold of like a nice, like good medium. And other than that, like, I mean, it's surprising. I mean, they made a water-based first, and they decided to make an oil-based, and it turned out to be good as well. So yeah, I mean, I would highly recommend this product to you guys. Like, definitely look into it. Check it out. It just got released, and this actually might be the first review of it that you see. But either way, this has been a review for the Daimon Barber No.2. If you guys are looking for a product that's actually similar to this, the pomade that we just released actually would be, not to be like a cheesy like dude or anything, but our product is actually slightly more greasy, more slick than this one, but it is really similar. Also, the Iron Society, I would have to say their firm hold is also similar to this. Not the original. The original is like definitely not waxy enough, but the firm hold is still not as waxy as this one. But probably the most comparable in terms of performance, it has to be Grandad's Lightweight. And so yeah, so this has been, like I said before, the review for Daimon Barber No.2. Other than that, have a good day guys and enjoy.